competition, and just to get back to the fun part of our sport, which is competing. For most of us in track and field, our sport can be a little bit monotonous in terms of, our sport is your sport's training, just the daily grind of running and putting yourself in pain and lifting and, just working really hard and getting out there and getting to compete. That's the reward of all their work. So we're just really looking forward to everybody getting that opportunity to get out and compete again and just have that meet atmosphere to try to bond with their teammates and just really to have a lot of fun. This first quote unquote meet, scrimmage, whatever you want to call it, it's just like a rust buster for us, just a chance to get out there and shake off the cobwebs and try to remember what it's like to compete again. So my goal for this meet is just to get everybody out there to have a bunch of fun and bond with each other and cheer each other on. And sort of shake off those meet jitters that are always going to be the case when you just start competing again.
It's kind of almost surreal. There's been times where it's like, I don't know if it was ever going to happen, and especially this happening so late in my college career, so I had to stay an extra year. So it's like bittersweet still, but super sweet because it's like really something I wanted to get done before ending my collegiate career.
Yeah, only being able to compete in one green and gold in my collegiate career so far was definitely something I didn't plan for. And just to have the opportunity again to compete, even if it's against ourselves, I feel like by having green and golds as our first competition, we're really able to get used to that competition feel in like a safe and fun and happy environment that we don't really get anywhere else besides competing with each other and competing at home.
Always the goal is to hit those provisional marks to put your name in the ballot to get into nationals, but essentially we're just trying to get up on that top 10 list at the very minimum and try to climb that list, not to the top, and then definitely to hit that provisional mark and then maybe a better provisional mark, and then overall just to hit possibly an automatic qualifier to nationals.
Yeah, and we all have like our number goals and trying to make all those lists because, everyone wants to be part of Humboldt history.
Yeah.
But personally for me, I think that one of my goals going into season is just trying to make sure that mentally I'm focused and like on top of my game so that I can do the best that I am able to. Because I've actually never competed in anything CCAA. So it's a little nerve-wracking. I've never had that experience before. So just trying to make sure that I do everything I can to prepare myself is a goal that I have so that once I get there, I'll feel a bit more confident and okay.
It's a good goal.
We do have a very, I say overall, a really young team. With COVID, we just have these continual COVID waivers that our eligibility just keeps being extended because we haven't gotten to compete the last couple of years in a normal traditional season. So the majority of our rosters right now are freshmen, athletically speaking. And then we have a handful of those like 6th year super seniors, who've been around for a long time and who've extended their graduation just so that they can try to finish with a full competitive track season. So it's a really interesting time within the roster because it's like all really, really young people and then a few leaders that have been around for a long time. And not really very many, in the middle, sophomores and juniors, who have experience competing in our conference. It's really going to be a new experience for almost everybody out there. And we're really going to lean on, those super seniors that have been around that have actually competed in a conference championship with us. So it's going to be interesting. And, we just need to get back out there and get some experience again and see how it goes for everybody.
Have all that support. It's going to be everybody behind that one person that's competing, that one person that's jumping, the couple people that are racing. It's got to be a team effort to let everybody know that you're on their side. The best competitions are when everybody's screaming and cheering for you. That's when you're going to rise to the occasion. So that's that family atmosphere that needs to be present for people to be competitive at the best of their abilities, really.
Yeah. So what you'll be seeing at Green and Gold is a lot of energy. Whether it's on the track, on the runway, or in the rings, it's going to be high energy from everyone on the team. And we've really been trying to like drive that team aspect in our trainings, whether it's making sure we all lift together or making sure that we all have at least one similar practice time a week, because everyone has so many different events and it's kind of hard to keep track of. Just trying to have that one time that we're all together. And I think that's going to be helpful, because during green and gold, technically we're competing against each other and it's all fun, but you know, at the end of the day, we're each other's teammates and we're going to support each other no matter what.